Come here, Kyuichi. Kyuichi! Come in, please.
We're all done for the day!
Hal is gone now. He and Kurumi were inseparable, but there's an empty space where he used to be. Kurumi could no longer smile. She could no longer sleep. Could no longer listen. Could no longer eat. Could no longer cry.
Kyuichi. Help me, please. This isn't a task I can do. If you agree, you will take on a face. You will become human so that you can save the child.
And so I became human.
I'm here, Kyuichi. I'm here. Sorry I'm late.
Hal, please. From today on, that is my name.
Ah, that's right. Of course it is. So, Hal, how does it feel, being human?
I'm sorry, but what does feel mean?
Well, when a person has feelings, they, Forget I said anything. Now, hurry up, young man. Places to go. Huh. That takes me back, all right. May I? Each face should be only one color. When you solve a face, the wish that's written there will come true. The girls were particularly into these things back when I was a student. If you've got one, boys must like them too. Huh. Oh, forgive me. Forgot who I was talking to. You wouldn't know what the old Hal did, would you? It's hot. Sorry to leave you, Hal, but I need to check on the ladies and make sure they're all right. You'd be okay going out by yourself, would you? Oh, hold on. Take this.
Something about Kurumi. But what?
Hal must have written that one.
It says live with Kurumi.
Well, look at that. It could have been Hal's final wish.
And so, I became human.
Wait for me, guys! Hey, be careful!
I became human for her, for Kurumi, so she could remember what it was like to live. Here, in this city, I became Hal. Hello, is anyone there? If you could just tell me... Forgive me, but are you Kurumi?
Who are you?
I'm from the care center. They should have told you I was coming. If not, I'm sorry for the surprise.
I don't care where you came from. I didn't ask for a robotic Hal.
I came to help. At times like this, it can be beneficial. Okay, I understand. I'll go then. One thing, though. Could you look this over? I need a signature before I can go. This must be Kurumi's. So she has a puzzle cube too. That's one side. Look at your puzzle cube. One face is solved. Now the wish that was written has...
Just leave.
I understand.
Whoa!
You must be hungry. I made some food for you. I've never really done this before. Cooked, I mean. So it may not be exactly perfect. I'm going, but I'll leave the tray out here for you. I hope you'll have some at least. I'll be back again tomorrow. Goodbye until then. I'm back, just like I promised. I hope you're feeling better. I thought I'd go out for a bit and do some shopping. Is there anything I can get for you?
Sorry about the wait. Here you go.
Thanks.
Enjoy.
I did it! Cool, huh?
So, I just press the purchase button. Huh? What went wrong?
Hey, come check it out!
This way! Over here! Hurry! Let's go!
Remember, I'm the one that found it!
See it?
The price is zero.
So you tried to take the giraffe with you, huh?
Yes, but I didn't get far before the store owner yelled at me.
That happens when you steal things.
I don't understand. The price showed up as zero.
Well, that's your problem right there. Just because something says zero doesn't mean it's free to take. In some cases, it can mean the object is priceless. Hold the other side for me, would you?
Explain priceless.
It means it's so important that no amount of money can equal its value.
Zero means priceless, which means important.
If you really want that giraffe, you know what you gotta do? Convince Haru to let you have it. He's the man who sits in front of the store, the old one on the bench.
Huh.
It's time for that giraffe to go. It looks ridiculous, if you ask me.
You're not alone in that. I've heard plenty of others saying as much.
Poor Sadao. His glaucoma must be getting bad if he thinks that looks good.
Maybe that sort of thing was cool back in his day.
If he won't give it up, I bet Tsukiko could talk some sense into him.
That's right. She's the one to ask.
Hey, Tsukiko, will you talk to Sadao? Well, will you?
No, I will not.
Don't be such a curmudgeon. This young man really seems to want that giraffe. Why not help him?
The better question is, why should I help him? Why would I go out of my way for this weak-chinned chump I don't even know? For one thing, the little idiot doesn't even know better than to take something that doesn't belong to him. On top of that, this spineless sissy needs an old lady to help him with his problems? And what's the pathetic whip wearing? Is that a brooch? Hold on. I know that button.
Oh, is this what you mean? I just got it today. It was from...
Interesting. You know Kurumi, do you, young man?
Uh-huh.
Well, why didn't you say so, you little idiot?
I'm not done yet. It might not be safe for you.
Oh, shut your mouth, Baldy. You quack.
I'm sure Tsukiko will help you now. She feels indebted to Kurumi.
Before she came here to the center, she got into a huge argument with her family.
They gave away all of her belongings, even her clothing. Awful. How could they do something like that? I'll never understand. But Kurumi had a word with the family and tracked down every last thing. She fixed them up good as new. There, take a look. Tsukiko gave out things to all of us.
Kurumi did all that?
As for the button you've got, I'm pretty sure it was on one of Tsukiko's dresses before. A very special dress, the one she wore on her first date.
Right, with Sadao.
Shut it, you two old biddies. It's all been taken care of. Now get over there, young chump. The giraffe is yours.
Really? That's kind of you. Here, let me give you this button to say thanks.
No, boy, you keep it. Just take care of it, all right? It's a nice thought, you know. That my memories could be scattered around the world living on after I'm gone. I'm a lucky woman. Not everybody can say that.
Zero can mean free or priceless. Quit filming me! Hey, that's pretty.
I love it, Grandpa. Thank you.
What you making?
They're bears, can't you tell? Made from the yarn I got from Grandma Otake. Aren't they cute? I think I finally got it right. Thank you, Haru. It's pretty.
Look at all this cash.
You weren't supposed to sell them!
There's no need to run, Hal. Take me and an old man, will you?
If I don't get there soon, they might give it to somebody else. I need that giraffe.
Trust me, no one is gonna want that thing.
You know, Doctor, Kurumi's sadness seems so impervious. Do you think I'll ever be able to understand it completely?
No, my boy, I'm afraid not.
Oh, I see. Is it because I'm a robot?
Robot, human, doesn't matter, not as I see it. I don't think anybody can ever totally understand someone else's emotions, whether happy or sad. Is complete understanding like that really necessary?
I don't see how I can help her get better without knowing. What am I supposed to do, Doctor?
Well, that's just it. You don't need to do anything. Just be there for her.
Is that it? That sounds so simple.
Yep, that's it. That's all we humans really need. Who cares if it's simple? Not everything in this world has to be complicated, you know. Well, anyway, that's what I think, but it's not like I'm a philosopher. Hey, come on. What are you doing just standing there? We've almost made it. Let's get this over with.
Right.
Okay, now look out for the power line over there. Good. Go around and get the back.
You got it.
Ah, what now? Hey, I think it's caught. What are you doing back there? Speak up, boy. What is it? Oh, it's on my end. Give me a sec. Okay, okay. A little more. Here we go. That's a big scratch. You ought to be more careful when you move things. Now you remember that, okay?
Huh?
Don't hurt me, boy. Nod your head. There you go. Payoff.
Yeah.
Come in and see it. I don't bite. Meow, meow.
What's this meow?
Hey there, baby. Little Kitty has a secret room just for you. Wouldn't you like to see it for yourself? Meow.
I don't know. What does little Kitty have in that secret room?
I was right. It really is you, Hal. Hey, buddy. Fill a guy in. Where have you been all this time? You had that huge fight with Kurumi, and there was all that other stuff, and then I was...
Hey, there's the rat! He's down there!
Gotta go!
Get him! Get back here, Ryu!
track you down again, okay? It was good to see you. Glad you're hanging in there. Later.
Damn you! He's getting away! Hurry up!
I'm sorry, but I have to ask. Was Hal violent toward you?
Not with me. He was never like that. But I did hear about it from other people.
Did you two get into a fight? I'm sorry. You don't have to talk about it. Thanks, I needed this.
It was the buttons.
Huh?
He sold all my buttons without bothering to ask me.
How could you have done something like this?
You said you were collecting them in order to sell them. That's why you had so many of the things laying around, wasn't it?
You had no right! You weren't supposed to sell them! I don't know how I'll ever forgive you, Hal!
I don't understand. Why?
Listen. I've always dreamed of a store that's small and intimate, not big and flashy.
How many times do I have to say it? I'm sorry.
My customers will all be regulars and I'll know them by name. I'll personally oversee each order. Every item will be handcrafted.
Now you're being ridiculous. How do you expect to make a living like that?
We can do it if we budget accordingly. I know we can.
Are you crazy? You don't understand, Kurumi. You have no idea what it's like to be poor.
I've heard enough.
What are you going to do?
I don't know. Get away from you!
Emotions are tricky. If only they were expressed numerically.
I see why you were angry with me. I did some pretty bad things, huh? I'm very sorry.
I think it takes two people to make this big a mess of things. I'm ashamed. I never understood Hal's past. How difficult his childhood must have been. I should have tried harder to understand. I'm sorry.
Tell me, Doctor, did you know me before all of this?
You mean, did I know the real Hal?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I knew him for a few years before it happened. He liked living his life on the edge. Especially with that friend of his, Ryu.
Get back here, Ryu!
They knew each other back when they were kids, working at an illegal site.
You idiot! What were you thinking? This red stuff isn't what we told you to bring back!
Don't hurt him!
Ryu.
Damn it! You piece of trash! Back in! And do it right!
Hal! Hal!
Back in line when you got around!
They escaped as soon as they could. After that, they made a living selling anything they got their hands on. Tough life for a kid or anyone. It took a toll on him. Which isn't to say he was a bad guy. Matter of fact, I liked Hal. A lot of people did.
Here.
Huh? Aha! You solved another face!
So surprised. I'm old, young man, but I'm not senile yet.
Put on a yukata and go to a festival.
Go to a festival, huh? Well, if that isn't good timing.
The Gion Festival!
Yep, the Gion Festival.
It's such an exciting time of year. A festival makes it seem anything's possible.
It can be such a romantic time. Love is in the air.
All the food and the people. It's so invigorating. I almost can't take it.
What do I do about a yukata for Kurumi?
Well, that's easy enough. Ask your grandfather. Tokyo will know what to do. Yukata, fireworks, the beach, swimsuits.
Just what I needed, thanks.
And that isn't all. This one is for you to wear.
For me?
That's right. Kurumi made this yukata for Hal. You may not know this, but spider webs are supposed to ward off bad luck.
A special design for luck. She was worried about Hal, wasn't she? Was I? Or I suppose I should say, was Hal a bad person?
His life was hard. From the time he was a child, he was burdened with an enormous debt. He was born with a weak, failing heart, you see. His parents had to buy him a new one. It seemed they'd never be able to pay off the loan. So ultimately, Hal's parents ran off, leaving him behind. An awful thing to do to a child. Terrible situation altogether.
Hello, Kurumi. Please, take this. I brought it for you. I mean, you could wear it to the Gion Festival. We could go together. Oh, if you don't want to.
What about you? Are you gonna wear that?
Yeah, I thought I would since you made it for Hal.
You look good in it.
May I ask a question? You wanted very badly to help Hal, didn't you? Tell me, what did you want to save him from?
From the whole world. From everything.
Did you know, when it comes to the most dangerous work, they have humans do it?
In school they said robots do things like that. It's what they're for.
It costs a lot of money to maintain robots, especially if they get damaged. No big deal. They can use humans instead. We're nice and expendable. They just look for guys like me, ones who are up to their eyeballs in debt, I mean. We're not hard to find. The trick is to have money. Then everybody's nice to you. The city's your playground, the world is your oyster. But if you're poor, you're beneath everyone's notice. No one gives a damn. You should shut up. Don't listen to me, really. I'm sorry. I'm just babbling on about nothing. Hey, I've got an idea. Why don't we go do some shopping? That's it. We'll go to that store. What was it called again? The one you like so much? Gum. I've got a piece in here somewhere.
Hal! Are you okay? What's that? Come in with me. This is it. The glowing thing he carried. When I first saw it, I actually thought it was Hal's heart. Stay still, okay? I was wrong, Hal. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I didn't understand. That I didn't try. Please, Hal. Will you stay with me forever?
I'll always be here. I swear to you, I will be with you forever.
Attention, please. Everyone behind the white line.
Oh, it's hot.
Step back until you're behind the line.
Here.
Huh? Thank you, kind lady.
I wonder how young Hal is handling himself out there.
I'll tell you something, if I was only 50 years younger.
Then you'd still be 40 years old.
There we go!
Every year, I wonder how many more times I'll see this parade, you know?
You know something? You're beautiful.
That's sweet of you. Thanks. There's no need to stare, though.
I'll stop, sorry.
Hello there, Hal. Gotcha. Doing all right? Hey, buddy? Sorry to bother you on such a nice day, but I'm in a bit of trouble. The books don't seem to be balancing, you see? So, well, I was hoping you might be able to help a guy out. After all, you were involved in this particular transaction, too. I even know what we could sell. Whoa!
Come on, let's go!
Hey! It's open, let's go. Kurumi! Where are you? Can you hear me? Sorry, but I'm on the wrong side of this deal, and I need to get right. Don't touch her! Get your filthy hands off of her! What's the matter with you? Get it together! Snap out of it! Why can't you remember? How much longer is this gonna go on for, huh? Now you're being ridiculous. How do you expect to make a living like that?
We can do it if we budget accordingly. I know we can.
Are you crazy? You don't understand, Kurumi. You have no idea what it's like to be poor.
I've heard enough.
What are you going to do?
I don't know. Get away from you.
Kurumi, please don't.
Fine! Do whatever you want! I should have been on that plane with her! If I was there, maybe I could have done something to stop her! There's nothing you could have done! Not a damn thing, Hal! You don't know! Maybe I... No! Kurumi! Kurumi! Put it all together, damn you! Kurumi! Kurumi! Think that isn't her! The real Kurumi is dead! There you are, you're awake. Come on. Let's go home now. What the hell is he thinking? Help!
Hard to take in, I know. But he truly does seem to believe he's a robot. He couldn't cope with the reality of the situation, so he had to find a way to dissociate from it.
Can we help him? Can anything be done?
What he needs more than anything else now is Kurumi. Without her...
I know, but that's impossible. She's gone.
There is one way. It isn't standard practice yet, but there is something called robotic therapy.
Help me, please. This isn't a task I can do. If you agree, you will take on a face. You will become human, so that you can save the child.
I'm glad you're here. Kurumi. You know, the world's not so bad. Really. I just didn't realize it until I met you. Everything I went through before we met. If that was the price for finding someone like you, well, then it was worth it. I know it's taken me a long time, but I finally understand. No matter how much pain there might be, knowing you're still worth it. Kurumi.
Go! You can't leave me! Are you all right? Kurumi! Stop it, Hal! Please! Let it go! Stay here! This is where you belong! Sorry for all this. I know it's been hard, but I'm telling you... Hal! You deserve to live!
Hey, Tokyo. Where do you believe the people we love go when they die?
I don't think they go anywhere at all. They're with us forever, just like they were in life. In fact, I often talk to the ones I've lost. Just little things, you know. It's hot today, or what a delicious meal. Things like that.
Isn't that an awful lot like talking to yourself?
You think so, eh? Well, I guess you could call it that.
Yesterday was the bonfire to see off the spirits that keep calling for the festival.
Yes, it was.
Did you know they're saying that something like 100,000 people turned up for it?
That's many. Wow. So did you go?
No. I mean, I was planning to, but then something came up, you know.
Hey, Hal. Glad I caught you. Do you think you could find it in your heart to do me a favor and look after the ladies for me tonight? I'd never ask normally, but something came up. You know how these things can be. Excellent. I really appreciate it. I owe you one, Hal.
Thank you for this meal. This is really a delicious meal, Kurumi.
言葉で伝えられないけどあなたと過ごしてきた日はすごく幸せであなたにとって私は何もで